Hello everybody, it's your boy Oofitson here. Welcome back to some more Siren Head Morphs. And today we're going to be showcasing some badge characters that I don't have, and a brand new Game Pass character, and a free normal morph. If you guys can, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get it started. Alright, right off the bat, they did update the map with a fall theme. All the leaves and the grass are now I guess like yellow, oranges, you know, it's the fall time colors, so that's pretty cool. We have a new song in the loading screen, and I gotta say, it is pretty awesome. Now, in a public server, it could be pretty crazy because people are, you know, fighting and using their abilities, and it can make your camera shake and stuff like that. But I gotta say, the loading screen and the new music is freaking awesome, and the volume has actually been turned down. Even when you hit play, the sound and the song changes, which is pretty dope. Oh my goodness. It is still loud and crazy, but it is not insanely loud and crazy. My only other criticism is this. I don't know if I like this. The camera control. I think if they did an enum press or whatever the keybind thing is, enum something. Anyways, if they changed it to like E or F, I think it would be better. I don't like right click to be bound to that because I do tend to like right click fairly quicker. And I actually, I keep enabling it by accident, so what you would have to do is that you hold down right click and then let go, which is, I don't know. I'm a little fast when I move my camera sometimes, and having this go up and down and then, you know, turning on shift lock like that, I kind of don't like that sometimes. So I think if they just change the keybind on that, that'd be pretty good. Also, I think that song is copywritten, but that's okay. I'm probably gonna have the volume turned down here. In fact, that song is also copywritten. Yeah, let me just go ahead and turn off the volume here. You probably won't even hear anything for now anyways. All right, we have this guy, Siren Head, ANL Field Siren Head. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one right here. And yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and teleport to the lobby. Oh God, do I? Okay, whew. I thought I had the shift lock stuck. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run over to this third from the left. 1, 2, 3. This one right here with the purplish, twilight-esque sunset sky, whatever you want to call it. Made by Big Ben Chris. If you go into the right area, you'll see Pine Hike right here. And we're going to go ahead and just continue and go further down to this area. All right, just follow the pathing I'm taking. If you have to walk, well, then you have to walk, unfortunately. All right, so you're going to see this massively open, spacious area over here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and just jump down from our flying carpet, and you will see a black post Siren Head right here. And it's honestly, as soon as you face right in, you see a Siren Head over here. So you're just going to run towards that, and that should give you the badge for the ANL Field Siren Head, so that's gonna be pretty dope. And waboosh, there we go, we got it. ANLS Field Siren Head. Very, very cool. We can just teleport back to the lobby and check out this new morph. Alrighty, here we go. Boop. All right, badge morphs room number 2. Alrighty, we're gonna continue just traversing down lane. And here is our new badge character. It's actually not that new. This guy's been out for a while, but let's go ahead and morph into him, teleport to the lobby. And this was, I'd imagine this was made before the suggestions I was making about having the idle animation and the walk animation already built in to the character. And I gotta say, this is probably when they first started leveling up with a lot of morphs. Not to say that like some of their older morphs are, you know, lesser to the extent of like their abilities, but I gotta say the recent morphs they've worked on are absolutely impressive. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn off shadows, turn off diffuse, high brightness on, no fog on, and high saturation on. Oh my gosh, dude, the colors are so popping. Dude, look how orange it looks, like orange Cheeto dust. All right, maybe we want to turn off high saturation. Now it looks kind of yellow. I don't know what I want. Do I want high saturation on? I don't know. I feel like it's screw it. Maybe we do. Can I use the flying carpet? Oh, Oh, I thought. Hold on. Maybe I can. No, I can't. I tried. All right, I tried to fly. Okay, that's fine. I wonder, this guy, I feel... I'm gonna try to jump on this water tower right here if I can. I have a feeling, yeah, I don't know. I gotta ask if they have collisions on all the parts in the model here. Anyways, let's go over the animations. Let's go ahead and turn on the volume. We have the kill. It is pretty loud. Clean animation, clean particle effects. I like it. I like it. All right, here's our idol. Oh, that is our idol right there. It just seems like one... I think it's just like a pose for the animation. Here's our run. Alrighty. And then here's our walk. Oh, dude, the footsteps are crazy. I wonder if they have it just... Oh my gosh, dude, the volume is so loud. We'll see what we do for the thumbnail action. Go ahead and enable that ability again. You know what's funny is that as much as I've been saying against having the toolbar, I actually really like this. I like this quite a bit over a GUI. Because if I did have a GUI and I wanted to get thumbnail action of the ability, I wouldn't be able to click on it. Of course, they would have to have keybinds bound to it, but the fact that we have the toolbar enables me to do this, which is actually pretty good. So I've kind of been like talking against my own thing that's like helping me out with like taking screenshots per animation, you know? So, pretty cool. Yeah, it's actually really good. It's actually really good that they have this like that. Kind of funny, huh? Kind of funny indeed. All right, let's go ahead and restart. All right. So we're going to go ahead and check out this new morph, and you know, for the grand finale, we shall see the new Game Pass character. All right, so normal morphs right here. By the way, I don't know if they just re-added this right here. I don't know if they just added this. The big signs right here. Normal morphs, Game Pass morphs, badge morphs, group morphs. I don't know if they did add that. I feel like they did, but maybe my memory is a little bit wrong there. All right, so our newest Siren head is actually going to be this guy right here. So let's go ahead and just jump into that. All right. Oh god, this guy looks like he's made out of melted sand of deserted areas, like a droughted area. Wait, we only have a kill animation. All right, that's fine though, but technically we don't. We do have an idle animation here. It is playing perfectly fine. Honestly, this guy looks like an old piece of dog poo-poo. All right. Wait, what animation plays when I jump? I don't think any animation plays. All right, so we have our idle, we have our walk. And yeah, they definitely could add a run tool ability where it just speeds up the walk animation. They could definitely do that, or give them a run animation. They could definitely do that. I do think having an idle animation and a default walk animation should be like, that should be the new normalization of most morphs. And I think it would be more enjoyable for the player experience. It would just feel more natural rather than like, I have to select this and then play it and then move. You know what I'm saying? It feels very unnatural. All right, then we have the kill animation. Typical Siren head activity. Very cool. I mean, this guy actually looks like a typical Siren head, though the texturing right there is like it looks like a droughted, like deserted, yeah, piece of dirt. Dirt clot. It's dirt clot Siren head. All right. So last, but oops, I'm so confused right now. I kept enabling the camera lock thingy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just respawn. There we go. All right. Now we are going to see the new Game Pass character. He's a giant, and he is quite... Hey! I hear the old theme. I hear... Oh, hello there. All right. Excuse me! I'm trying to get to the second floor. All right, there we go. All right, giant morphs. Here he is. And not these guys, but these guy over here. Oh my god, this guy is super loud. All right, this is the Giant Gums Siren Head. I don't know why he's named that, but I guess we're gonna find out. All right, here we go. This guy is 300 Robux, and let's go ahead and see if he is worth the 300 Robux. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just morph into this guy. Teleport to the lobby. Oh, you know what would be nice? I think they should add another button called teleport to map. And it spawns you like somewhere over here, actually. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so we have giant gum Siren Head right here. Oh god, the audio is pretty crazy. Alright, anyways, here's our idle animation. We're hunched over. The textures are very... I think it's because of the size of the character. They're very, melted. Very low, low resolution. Like they've been, you know, expanded upon the model. This guy's huge though. Alright, so we have our kill animation. Whoa, what just happened? Is it me just doing like a clap? Oh, it is. There's the clap. Why is that mega horn super shiny? I have no idea. And what? I don't know what this audio is. Here we have the notice. Is there another animation or no? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Oh. I've just stepped. Now what? Okay, there's that. And then we have chase theme. Alright, well. This guy is pretty giant. Though, I do think if they added more animations with this guy, he would be even cooler, but either way, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some thumbnail action over here with this guy. Oh gosh, I gotta move my camera. This guy's giant. I like his walk animation though. I do think it's pretty cool. We'll see what we play for this. All right. I need to get the thumbnail action. All right, hopefully I can get it. This mega horn is getting in the frame though. This is like skeleton shiny mega horn. Please move, mega horn. All right, I'm probably gonna have to get it in a private server because he's like up in the shot. Unless I can get right here, I can't. All right, that's cool. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Is this giant worth 300 Robux or not? And yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. I do think showcasing like up to like two to four characters is pretty much the way to go with the showcases. So up until we get more characters to showcase like that, you know, then I will do another update video. But anyways, I'm gonna go and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about these Siren Heads. Smash the like button, subscribe, click on the video to the left to the right, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, and bye-bye.